Well, Bob, it definitely feels different out there today.
Yes, it does. Talking to the people in Venice, it's starting to feel more like the holidays here. It's right.
Yeah.
A little bit cooler tonight, and it looks like only around for another 24 hours, and things start to change pretty quickly. Van Way's a webcam. Friday, going through time, and you can see this is Sarasota Bay. You can see it right there, Ringling Bridge. Some sunshine occasionally, beautiful sunset, a little bit cloudy at times, but some nice colors there nonetheless. And a nice shot sent in from Norm. Always sending some great photos in the St. Armand's tree out there, the Christmas tree. You can see that. Beautiful. Had that, what we do, light that up last week, right? His forecast tonight is calling for chilly weather. You can see the clouds and showers down to our south right now, and that's associated with that frontal boundary, which moved through and cooled us down. And it looks like that rainfall is going to stay down to our south, really. Not a big threat of any kind of rain here. There are a few showers down into Charlotte County right now, but nothing going on here. Red tide report, wanted to give you a heads up on this, just came out from the FWC today. We're still seeing high concentrations into parts of the waters of Manatee and Sarasota counties. You got to look at that. We're talking about greater than 1 million cells per liter right there by Longboat Pass, up near Anna Maria Island, the northern end of that. A couple of spots. It's spotty in this area. Talked to Captain Scott Moore, and he says he has seen some dead fish, but it's spotty. Not terrible, but if the winds are right out of the west, it causes problems. We're going to see northeasterly winds over the weekend, which will be beneficial for area beaches, but right along the bay there, if you're facing off toward the east, you may have a problem, especially near New Pass. Seems to be the highest concentrations right there, with several locations reporting that red tide. As far as the evening planner goes for tonight, jackets and sweaters required. 55 by 11 o'clock tonight, and with a little bit of a breeze out of the northeast, it will make it feel a little bit cooler there. Pressure way up, 30-26. And the dew point is low, 41 degrees. The almanac showing the high today, 63 only, 11 degrees below the average. And the record high, 86, set back in 1978. The low this morning was 52. Well, 3/100ths of an inch of rainfall today at the Sarasota Bradenton Airport. Our monthly total now, above average, we're over a ½ inch above average. And for the year, we're a couple of inches shy of the average. 47 degrees already down to Jacksonville, 57 in Orlando, and 74, still pretty warm in Key West at this hour. Temperatures all in the upper 50s to low 60s now, from Inglewood, Northport, Mayaca City to Cortez and Bradenton. Gulf of Mexico water temperature now at 70 degrees, 58 in Sebring. And we're looking for highs tomorrow to rebound somewhat. Today's highs were in the low to mid 60s. We'll see highs tomorrow in the low 70s, and a little bit more sunshine anticipated throughout the day. After a pretty chilly start, though, with low temperatures in the upper 40s to low 50s to start the day off on Saturday. Well, the satellite and radar count showing pretty quiet weather from Texas all the way over to North Carolina tonight, and that's the result of a large area of high pressure. And the story is we're going to stay in this west to east flow, which is known as a zonal flow. No big dips in the jet stream for us, so temperatures are going to start to warm up as early as Sunday. We'll be back above average, and it looks as though it will stay that way right through much of next week. Now you can see some of this. This is some high cloudiness ripping off toward the northeast. Occasionally we'll see some of these clouds on Saturday. Not a lot, but it will still allow that sun to move on through, and you'll see that. Tomorrow you'll see clear skies from Georgia over North Florida, and then a little bit of a northeasterly flow coming back into play tomorrow. And then by Sunday it becomes more southeasterly. That's the reason why we're going to warm up into the upper 70s as early as Sunday afternoon. No real threat of any rainfall here. Boy, it is cold across much of the U.S. -11 in North Dakota there at Minot, 23 in Toronto, and the nation's capital now at 35 degrees. Boston at 31. For boaters, a small craft advisory remains in effect tonight and tomorrow, and more than likely it will be lifted by mid-morning. Seas running 3 to 5 feet. Choppy conditions out there. The water temperature now at 70 degrees, and the UV index will be at 8. The forecast for tides upcoming for Sarasota Bay look like this. The next high tide will be at 8:20, low tide at 4:10. Tonight, chilly, mostly fair, low temperatures in the upper 40s, inland 50 right near the coast. Tomorrow, a cool start, but a nice 73 for an afternoon high. The extended forecast is calling for warmer weather still through Sunday and all of next week. Not too bad, Haley.